Good morning, Jason from Farm with Appeal. I got here my family's 1370 case. Don't know a whole lot about it. Kind of hoping some of my American friends will be able to tell me a little more information about it. I can tell you that we purchased it when I was a kid, and we've had it since I think 82 or 84, somewhere in there. It's a 1370, and it's the bicentennial, so I thought it'd be a good video to put out for our American friends to let them know that this one is in existence. This was kind of different than some of the 1570s that I've seen that have that all have cabs on them, and this one doesn't have a cab. It's a station. It's all other than the back tires. It's all original. I know it's a 1370, and more importantly, I also know it's not for sale. But it's 5 hours from the closest American-Canadian border, north, and it's here. So if anybody has any information about, the whereabouts this tractor came from, or really any information about it would be great, because my dad would appreciate that as well. We use tractor for a little bit of field work, and we use it for hauling wagons, and it doesn't have to work that hard anymore. Figure it's done its time. But we enjoy driving it because of the open station, and it has all the power we need here on our farm. It works really well for climbing hills. Well, we have a hill at the corner of my property that most tractors have to gear down for. This one you can just gear up for. So it's great for hauling wagons. I know I can put somebody on it and they'll make it to the top. They don't have to panic, shift down or whatever. This old girl will carry it right to the top. Yeah, I don't know what else I want to tell you about it. It's the paint never changed. It's always been that color scheme on it. It's had the stars and stripes. It's the spirit of 76, as you can see. Paint itself's not great anymore, but I'm not changing it. It can stay just the way it is. Open station. It needs a seat. Yes, I know. I got to do some other work to it too. It needs a bit of clutch work. Power steering pump leaks a little bit on your shoes. And on this farm, it doesn't have any park brakes, so it needs that replaced. And one axle seal's leaking. So I'm thinking this winter, if I get the shop all set up and done, I'm going to go ahead and pull the valves off, put new brakes on it, fix the park brakes. The power shift works good, the reverse works good. I think we can adjust them a little bit so it's not quite so jerky when you put it in reverse to try to back up. I was thinking I would paint the engine, the rear end, the station itself, and then leave all the tin work just the way it is. I'm not touching it. So I'm looking to put another set of tires on the back because those are old duals that I had. The rim finally let go and I didn't have any other tires to put on it. So I had an old set of duals. I just spun them around and put them on. The front needs front tires, needs back tires. I think I'm going to try to see if I can go to a 42 and as wide as possible because I'm not loading these tires again. For the amount of use that I use this tractor for, it's not, to me, it doesn't make sense to load the tires. Besides, it doesn't have to work that hard anymore. I'm going to put all new remotes on it and clean it up. You can see the axle seal is leaking on this side. So if it's an axle seal, it's more than likely a bearing as well. So I'll just replace them all. I got to build a new battery box and put 2 batteries in it. And we're good to go. Take a minute here. Make sure we're out of gear. The old girl starts good, runs good too. Like I said, part of our tractors that we use. We should use more, but we don't. As a kid growing up, I remember driving this thing and thought it was just the greatest piece of equipment on earth. Road speed was fast and it had all kinds of power. Disadvantages, I remember plowing with this thing in the wintertime or in the late fall and snow coming down. It's really hard to keep warm, but you didn't complain because you got to drive a tractor. Now, yeah, now I'm not gonna, no, that's not happening. But runs good. Needs a little bit of love, and I'm going to give it the love it needs. Like I said, if you have any information about this tractor, that would be really cool. My dad would appreciate any kind of information that we had about it. I can't tell you where it was purchased originally. I can't tell you anything about it other than I know we bought it and brought it home, and it's been in my family probably since I was 12 or 14 years old. Pretty sure 12. We used it on the farms forever, and as the family started to scale back, I was given the tractor under the condition of it's never to leave the family. So if my boys don't want it anymore, then it moves on to my cousins or my brothers or whoever else is still farming and their kids, and we'll just continue to run that way. Yeah, if you have any information about it, that would be cool. Like the fact that it's an open station and it's still painted with the bicentennial, that's kind of neat. I have never seen any information about them, and I've been following them for years, trying to find any kind of information about a bicentennial tractor. I know most of them are 1570s. I've never seen the 1370, especially one that's an open station. Well, if your American friends have any information, pass it on. And if not, have a great 4th of July, and we'll see you in a minute.